Hi guys, Linda here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video today, we're going to be doing a comparison. I'm comparing two hair straighteners, and it's this one here from Cloudnine versus this one right here from Powermaxx. So we're going to compare these two hair straighteners right here. Which one is better? Which one is more affordable? Let's get into it in this tutorial. In my previous video, I've reviewed this Cloudnine hair straightener on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen the video, I'm going to put a link to it in the description box. I hope I don't forget to do that. This Cloudnine hair straightener here gets as hot as a 230 degrees Celsius, which is approximately like a 450 Fahrenheit. So this gets really hot, and I like the fact that it gets really hot and it's very effective for straightening your hair. So one thing I said in that video that I don't really like about this Cloudnine hair straightener is that I noticed that after a while of using it, let's say if you've used it for about 1 hour, the light goes off, and if you try putting it on again, sometimes it wouldn't come on, sometimes it will come back on. So that is like the major red flag with the Cloudnine hair straightener. That's the only downside I saw to the Cloudnine straightener in the previous video that I mentioned before. And also way back then it was really cheap. I think I bought this hair straightener then for about 10,000 naira thereabouts. So comparing it to the other hair straightener, which is this one right here from Powermaxx. This Powermaxx hair straightener, I bought it for, I think, is it 15,000 naira or 13,000 naira there? I think I bought it for 15,000 naira. But right now, this Cloudnine hair straightener retails for, I think, somewhere around 18,000 naira, 17,000 naira there. I think this one was 13,000. Wow, this one is currently around 18,000 naira thereabouts. So there's this brand right here, the Powermaxx hair straightener, is obviously cheaper than the Cloudnine hair straightener. But if you look at the physical, if you look at the both products, you notice that both of them look exactly the same thing. So what you just notice is that it seems like they are literally the same products, but they are just branded differently. It's the same person that produced the Cloudnine hair straightener that also produced the Powermaxx hair straightener, just that it has a different name on it, because if you look at it, they look exactly the same thing. Even the plates inside look exactly the same thing. Both the two straighteners are exactly the same thing. And another thing is that the Powermaxx hair straightener gets as hot as the 230 degrees Celsius, which is the same thing with how hot the Cloudnine hair straightener gets. So one key thing about the Powermaxx hair straightener is, first, it's more affordable than the Cloudnine hair straightener. And I believe the reason why it's more affordable is because Cloudnine sort of already has a name in the, it has a bigger name, unlike the Powermaxx hair straightener. That's probably the reason why the price is too cheaper. But looking at it, both products are exactly the same thing. It gets as hot as, they both have the same level of degree of hotness. And another thing about it is that when it comes to what I complain about the Cloudnine hair straightener, about it stripping off and not coming back on again later, this Powermaxx hair straightener doesn't strip off. You don't encounter that problem that the Cloudnine does, that let's say you're trying to put it on sometimes it doesn't come on, and then later on again, if you leave it for a while, it comes on again. The Powermaxx hair straightener doesn't do that. It comes on whenever you put it on. So it just seems like the Powermaxx straightener solves all the problems that the Cloudnine hair straightener has. It just seems like the Cloudnine straightener has a bit of a malfunction in the making of it or something. But this one right here doesn't have the issues that the Cloudnine hair straightener has, and it's cheaper than the Cloudnine hair straightener. So one thing I was trying to observe between the two of them is which one is hotter, because it said that both of them get as hot as 230 degrees Celsius. The one thing I noticed is that it just seems like the Cloudnine is slightly hotter than the Powermaxx, but I kept on trying to use both of them together so that I could compare which gets hotter. It seemed like they were on the same level, but I just still felt like this one was slightly hotter than this one, though it's said to both be 230 degrees Celsius. I really can't really the Cloudnine seems to be slightly hotter than the Powermaxx hair straightener. I think I'll just leave it at that. The Cloudnine seems to be slightly more hotter than the Powermaxx hair straightener, though, like I said, they both get the highest heat level for both of them is set to be 230 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So what's the positive thing about both products? I would say that the Cloudnine is some sort of more accessible in the market. Most people, when you just mention Cloudnine, everybody knows like the Cloudnine hair straightener. Let me not say everybody, at least most people know the Cloudnine hair straightener. But the Powermaxx is sort of like it's still a new brand in the market, and it's more affordable. It solves all the problems that the Cloudnine has. The issues Cloudnine has, this one doesn't have it. And of course, it does a good job of straightening your hair. I think I've done a tutorial where I was straightening hair, and I filmed that tutorial. I used this hair straightener in that tutorial, and a couple of you guys saw the tutorial and wanted me to review the Powermaxx hair straightener. That's the reason why I decided to film this tutorial for you today, just to let you know that yes, the Powermaxx hair straightener is equally as good as the Cloudnine hair straightener, and it even doesn't have the issues that the Cloudnine hair straightener has. So most definitely, I would say I recommend the Powermaxx hair straightener if it's something that you find when you're trying to shop for hair straighteners. Then add it to your cart, shop for it, because of course it does a very good job of keeping your hair, of getting your hair to be very straight, and you know, it's really effective in the sense that it doesn't have the issues that the Cloudnine hair straightener does. Before I keep on rambling here, those are my thoughts on the both products. They are both very good, so anyone you feel like you want to purchase, shop them. For me, I have the two of them. I'm going to keep them just in case this one is malfunctioning. I can use this one right here and have peace of mind. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you got value out of it, please make sure you like it and share with somebody else is also going to get value out of it. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.